NBC 15 News at 11 starts now.
Now at 11, international outrage intensifies after a Minnesota dentist killed this protected lion in Africa. Plus, the measures authorities are taking to catch a lion that may be roaming the streets right here out of Milwaukee. And he's going to fight it. The Patriots star quarterback is suspended for 4 games. Now he plans to take his case to a federal court. Good morning, everyone. I'm Ashley Matthews. The rain has made its way through. Now nothing but sunny skies, and it's shaping up to be a pretty nice day for concerts on the square later this evening. Let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Charlie Shortino with more. Hi, Charlie.
Hello. Yeah, the only issue this evening would be some wind blowing around your plastic wine glasses and your paper plates. But other than that, you should be in pretty good shape. It is going to be a breezy afternoon. Westerly winds 15 to 20. They'll be gusting up around 25. But 83 with sunshine. Humidity has been dropping off, and it will continue to drop off through the afternoon and into the evening. So pretty nice conditions if you can put up with that little bit of a breeze. The winds will diminish somewhat as we head into the evening hours. I'll talk more about that, and we'll also look ahead through the remainder of the week, all coming up in just a few minutes.
Charlie, thank you. One person is dead after crashing into a tree in Adams County. It happened in the town of Jackson yesterday afternoon. Officials say 29-year-old Jason Brennan was pronounced dead at the scene. In our continuing coverage, traps are set throughout Milwaukee to catch the elusive Milwaukee lion. Animal control officials say non-lethal traps baited with human food have been put out in areas where the lion was last sighted. They say the traps will be monitored to free pets or other animals that get caught. This comes after police responded to more calls last night of lion sightings but couldn't find anything. This all started over a week ago when the first sighting came in and someone captured a big cat on video. Now to the outrage around the world over the killing of a well-known lion in Africa. The dentist from Minnesota who hunted the animal is wanted by police and now speaking out. Here's NBC's Kevin Tibbles.
He was known as the pride of Zimbabwe, Cecil the lion, the most famous animal in that country's national parks. A favorite of locals and tourists from around the world, until earlier this month when the 13-year-old big cat was killed by an American hunter. According to conservation officials, Cecil was lured out of the game preserve. Shot first with a bow and arrow, then 40 hours after being stalked, the severely injured animal was finished off with a gun, skinned, and beheaded. On Tuesday, the name of the man responsible for the killing was revealed. 55-year-old Walter Palmer, a Minneapolis dentist and lifelong game hunter. The killing sparked outrage from around the world and on social media.
Rich Americans flying to Africa and killing these animals for sport to mount them on their walls is just unacceptable.
Comedian Jimmy Kimmel choked up talking about Cecil's death.
The big question is, why are you shooting a lion in the first place? I mean, I'm honestly curious. If you want to make this into a positive, you can, sorry. Okay, I'm good.
In a statement, Palmer, who pled guilty to a license violation after shooting a black bear in Wisconsin in 2008, says he hired professional guides in Zimbabwe, secured all the proper permits, and has not been contacted by the authorities. Adding in part, "I deeply regret my pursuit of an activity I love and practice responsibly and legally resulted in the taking of this lion." For critics, it wasn't enough. Some leaving stuffed toy animals at his home and dental office, which abruptly closed yesterday. Zimbabwe game officials have arrested Palmer's guides on charges of poaching and are looking to talk with the dentist. For today, Kevin Tibbles, NBC News, Chicago.
Oh, such a sad story there. In a statement, Walter Palmer says that he would cooperate with authorities in any investigation into the matter. Back here closer to home, the $500 million plan to build a new Bucks Arena in Milwaukee is now in the hands of Governor Walker. The state assembly passed the bill yesterday that was already approved by the Senate. The Bucks owners will pay $250 million and taxpayers will finance the other half. $160 million will be financed solely out of Milwaukee County, and there will be a $2 surcharge on each ticket. The highest court in the land could decide if video poker is allowed at a Madison casino. State Attorney General Brad Schimmel is asking the U.S. Supreme Court to hear his appeal. An appeals court decision allowed the Ho Chunk Casino in Madison to offer video poker. Schimmel argues the game is prohibited under a gambling compact with the state. Happening today, the Packers officially begin training camp for the 2015 season. St. Norbert College is once again the temporary home for the players during training camp for the next 3 weeks. They will take part in physicals and meetings today. Players started arriving yesterday.
It's exciting. And I just got off the plane, came straight here, check in, and I'm definitely excited to be back.
Looking forward to this day, counting down the days and your off days, and so it's finally here. So tomorrow we get to go, start meetings and all that kind of stuff, and then get on the field on Thursday. So that'll be good.
As you just heard there, practice will begin tomorrow. Around the nation, the NFL has upheld Patriots quarterback Tom Brady's 4-game suspension. NBC's Jay Gray reports for us today.
Tom Brady and the New England Patriots continue to scramble in the face of an all-out blitz by the NFL, a day after Commissioner Roger Goodell announced he would uphold a 4-game suspension for Tom Brady for his role in the Deflategate controversy.
The decision handed down by the league yesterday is unfathomable to me. 6 months removed from the AFC Championship game, the league still has no hard evidence of anybody doing anything to tamper with the PSI levels of footballs.
But league officials say they do have evidence of the superstar quarterback tampering with their investigation. In a 20-page report, Goodell wrote, "Rather than simply failing to cooperate, Mr. Brady made a deliberate effort to conceal potentially relevant evidence and to undermine the investigation by ordering his personal assistant to destroy his cell phone and the SIM card inside, denying access to 10,000 text messages to investigators." Saying he was very disappointed with the decision, Brady defended himself in a lengthy Facebook post, saying he replaced his phone after his attorney said he would not turn it over to the NFL. And most importantly, "I have never written, texted, emailed to anybody at any time anything related to football air pressure before this issue was raised at the AFC Championship game in January." Brady goes on to write, "I will not allow my unfair discipline to become a precedent for other NFL players without a fight," which likely means this issue will now move to a federal court. Jay Gray, NBC News.
In other national news, drought conditions in Northern California are helping a small grass fire spread quickly. The fire was reported early this morning. Within an hour, the fire had spread, covering 10 acres and threatening a structure. But now firefighters say they have the blaze under control. No word yet on how that fire started. Here's an update to a story we brought you yesterday at 11. A dispatcher in New Mexico has resigned after hanging up on a caller. The caller was trying to save the life of a shooting victim, 17-year-old Jaden Chavez Silver. When the caller cursed on the phone, the dispatcher said, quote, "You can deal with it yourself," and hung up. Silver later died from his injuries. Last night, the fire department confirmed that dispatcher has resigned.